James Harden wants to go to the Brooklyn Nets to join KD and Kyrie. God, if this happens, this could be one of the best teams in the NBA next season, and will be a great rival to the stacked Lakers. What is Russell gonna do by himself on the Rockets if Harden leaves? We honestly don't even know. First off, KD left him, and now Harden is leaving him. Even worse, KD and Harden might play for the same team next season. Let's talk about the trade rumors of Harden going to Brooklyn and him potentially joining a future unbeatable powerhouse team. James Harden is interested in rejoining with Kevin Durant in Brooklyn, an association source associated with Harden's thinking told SI. While there have been no meaningful conversations between the Nets and Rockets about an exchange and trade, Houston is assessing its choices pushing ahead, according to ESPN. Harden, 31, played 3 seasons with Durant in Oklahoma City. Since being traded to Houston in 2012, Harden has become one of the NBA's most predominant hostile players, being named MVP in 2018. Harden has won the NBA's scoring title in every one of the last 3 seasons, averaging 34.3 points per game last season. The Rockets, however, could be at a junction. Days after Houston's second-round season finisher left, lead trainer Mike D'Antoni declared he was leaving. A month ago, head supervisor Daryl Morey surrendered. The Rockets supplanted D'Antoni with Stephen Silas, a broadly regarded youthful mentor, and Raphael Stone, a long-term individual from the association. They've freely flagged a guarantee to keep the center of the list flawless. In any case, alliance-wide, there is a solid conviction that Houston has leveled. Not long ago, The Athletic detailed that Russell Westbrook, gained from Oklahoma City last offseason, needed an exchange. The Nets have connected with various groups in exchange talks for ongoing weeks, group and class sources told SI. With Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving expected to restore when the season opens 1 month from now, Brooklyn will be a title competitor, and the group is hoped to encompass its 2 stars with a solid supporting cast. The Nets are among the groups seeing Drew Holiday, the Pelicans' watch who is being shopped by New Orleans. Harden is owed $131.5 million throughout the following 3 seasons. Among Houston's thoughts are how to manage Westbrook. The All-Star Monitor is owed $132 million throughout the following 3 seasons. The market for Westbrook, 32, has been going down, with a few opponent chiefs saying Westbrook's agreement and the potential for his skill to fall off. Westbrook's prosperity is to a great extent reliant on his physicality. He shot 25.8% from the last season. This will make it hard for the Rockets to discover a trade partner. Houston exchanged Chris Paul and numerous first-round picks for Westbrook in 2019. What would the Brooklyn Nets possibly trade for James Harden? The trade-off could work with LeVert, Dinwiddie, Taurean Prince, and picks setting off to the Rockets. Or then again, rather than Prince, there could be other more youthful players on the Brooklyn list that interest Houston, in addition to many more picks. Could a mix of Harden, Durant, and Irving fit together? Truly, most likely, there is just a single B-ball and each one of them have been viewed as ball hogs, yet that is additionally a ton of scoring capability to coordinate with. Durant functioned admirably in an offer-the-ball framework in Golden State, regardless of whether he wasn't generally healthy, and Harden was an incredible player with Durant in OKC. As Mike D'Antoni was partial to stating about Harden and Chris Paul, first-class players have a method of sorting it out. On the off chance that the Nets re-sign Joe Harris as a shooter, it assists with dispersing, albeit proprietor Joe Tsai will set extravagance charge records rapidly. This exchange of players would make the Nets a team that is a must-watch. For the Rockets, if Harden and Westbrook are leaving, they'll be searching for players and picks to help kick off a reconstruction of the team. It would likewise mean each veteran on the list, for example Eric Gordon and PJ Tucker, is accessible. The trade is a long way from finished. Harden needs to request it. At that point, Brooklyn would need to think of enough players and picks to make it work for Houston. And that cost will be rich. It very well might be an excessive amount to get it assembled. Be that as it may, the Nets are all in to win at the present time. And on the off chance that they land Harden, they become a potential title top pick. The pieces that could be associated with the move are youthful Brooklyn Nets star Karis LeVert, who broke out in the Orlando bubble just as capable sixth man Spencer Dinwiddie, youthful center Jarrett Allen, and others. The Nets had one of the more profound programs in the NBA, which kept them above water after the injury to Kyrie. This potential move would be one of the biggest in late NBA history. However, right now, it is in the talk stage. At the point when somebody like Adrian Wojnarowski or Shams Charania tolls in, we'll truly observe things taking off. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe and hit the little bell icon. Thank you, and goodbye.